Hey BookTube, it's Friday Reads. I'm Jen and I talk about audiobooks, and this weekend I am listening to I Want to Hold Your Hand. This is by Marie Force and it is book 2 in her Green Mountain series. And I picked it up because I'm kind of done with fantasy and sci-fi for a little while. I've just kind of OD'd on it, I think. I just finished the Obelisk Gate by N.K. Jemisin, which is book 2 in the Broken Earth series, and I really enjoyed it, but it took me a little while to get through it. I felt like I was plodding through it, like I couldn't ever pick it up and read a good chunk of it at one time, and every time I had to put it down, it pulled me out of the story. And yeah, I don't do well with that. I need to just sit down and read the whole thing. So, you know, after all this sci-fi, because I'd read a sci-fi book before that, anyway, I picked this up and I love this series. It's just a small town and people in it, and they all fall in love and pair off, and one family, and the grandpa and I think the dad are in cahoots to pair everybody up and get them all married off. Anyway, it's kind of cute. And I really like this narrator. It's Christina Traister. And I really like what she does with the narration. She's not she's not just a good narrator. She's a good voice actor. And you know how I feel about that. I go on and on about voice actors all the time, but she's a really good one. I really like how she does it. Then I have this, the Futuristic book of romance. Actually, it's the Mammoth book of futuristic romance. And I'm about this far through. I'm really surprised. The first story in this book I wasn't that impressed with, but every successive story after that has been pretty good. I'm really kind of shocked. Some of them aren't that great, but you know, as a short story collection goes, I think this is probably a decent one. So, you know, I picked this up for $1 at Dollar Tree. So I think it's been worth $1, definitely. And I've been kind of trying to read maybe a story or two a day. Amazingly, I'm getting it done. Actually, this morning I did it about 4:30 because, well, I quit at 4:30 because I couldn't sleep last night. I don't know why. And then I'm going to start this. This is Blue Screen by Dan Wells. It is book 1 in the Mirador novel series. I don't know, something. And I'm going to read this with 2 of my friends on Goodreads, Karen and Jenny. Jenny actually has a BookTube channel. It's Julia Baby Jen, and she does a lot of book hauls and kind of wrap-up reviews, and she reads a ton, and she and I like a lot of the same kind of things, so you should check her channel out. I'll link it below. And I hate it when people do that. I link it below. Yeah, whatever. It's in the description box. Anyway, this is all about gaming and video gaming, and I started listening to it on audio last night, and I hated the narrator. Oh no, not working for me. It's a narrator who would be perfect for something else. I don't know how many times that happens, that you get this narrator and they are a decent narrator, but not for that book. No. She's too happy and girlish, and this, I kept thinking, as I would listen to this dialogue, that's not the way they would have said that. They would have been much more serious and droll and sarcastic, and yeah, she was just too happy. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to pick this up and start it tomorrow, or we're supposed to start buddy reading it tomorrow, so hopefully I will be able to get through it at a reasonable pace. I think this is, yeah, this is signed, actually. Karen bought it for me when she was at a Phoenix Book Con or something. I don't know, maybe the Tucson Book Con Festival or something like that. But anyway, she was gracious enough to get me this, so yeah, we'll see how good it is. I like Dan Wells as a narrator, or as an author. He wrote the Partial sequence, and I really enjoyed that. That's YA sci-fi, but it's sort of post-apocalyptic too, and it's just a really good series. So that's what I'm reading this weekend. Tell me what you're reading. Let me know. Let's talk about it in comments, and have a good weekend. And that's it for now for me. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.